I've noticed that most people who have never struggled with depression assume that it looks like an exaggerated version of what is really happening. Like in a movie where someone is walking around moping or wearing all black and locking themselves inside. While it can manifest in that way, I think a lot of people show signs of depression in many different ways. For me, most times my friends may be able to tell, but it's much more subtle in person. I think the best tell for me is what my home looks like. My dishes will pile up, I'll stop making my bed, there will be garbage all over the place, and my living space will start to fall into disarray. When my friends ask to hang out, I will insist we go to their place, because I would be ashamed if they saw it like this. My physical appearance can be a good tell for what may be going on inside my head as well. When I'm really feeling down, usually the first thing to go is keeping my hair and facial hair well kept. So to my friends, I may look a bit more disheveled than I usually do. Whenever I've had a bout of depression in the past, I have always focused so much on what is going on in my head. Sometimes it feels like everything is fine, but I'm just feeling down. Recently though, I've found that what actually helps me feel better is to focus on my environment first. I usually start with a shower and a shave, as well as getting dressed in clothes that aren't just sweats. It gets me in the mindset that I'm getting dressed up for something, so I can show up for the cleaning. The hardest part usually is getting up and cleaning the first thing, but once I start, I usually can snowball into cleaning more and more. By the time I'm done, I feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders, and my head feels clearer at the same time that my home does. If you are ever feeling down, instead of diving into your head, it might be worth trying to look around at your space first. A lot of times I feel down, and it feels like no matter what I do, I have no control over my mood. Or the things I try may only last a couple of hours, and then before I know it, I'm down again. The best remedy I have found has been to focus on the things that I can control. And the easiest things I can control are whether I'm put together and dressed, and what my home looks like. At least for me, my physical world and my headspace seem to go hand in hand. So once I've gotten my physical space to look good, the mental part of my depression figures itself out. If you ever find yourself dealing with depression, maybe this strategy could help you too.